What's good, y'all? What's good? How y'all doing? Sheesh. You see what it is, man? You see what it is, man? And so, Saraka Much Founder Vodka, executive producer Azariah Malone, I love you, baby. She ain't here, so I got these nincompoops. The mayor, Uncle Dan, and Rich Play the God. The Three Musketeros, aka Let's Drive Fat Joe Crazy on a regular basis.
We just happy to be here.
We're just happy. I'm happy to be here too. And so shout out DJ Sage. She pulled up on me in up NYC, 207th Dykeman. And so she was telling me like, yo, man, I know you love Miami. You know, you up in New York, but you know, you from New York. And the truth is, I told her, I said, listen, wherever the casket goes, so I know mad people who move different places, like they came from New York, they moved to Atlanta, moved to Miami, LA, whatever. Whenever somebody unfortunately passes away, you know where they really from, where you see where that casket goes. And if that casket goes to New York, then New York's your home. What? I'm telling you, I don't mean the casket talk like that, but it is the case. I mean, that's when you really know. If you confused, like me, I've been in Miami 18 years. So if you confused, I love Miami. I love the people in Miami. Everything about it. But Fat Joe passed away, that casket coming back to New York. And so that's how you know where your true home is. And just I ain't got shit for you today. Tomorrow night we got Havoc, Mob Deep, Throwback Thursday. We coming in a little early, 7 p.m. tomorrow, because I actually have an event at 8 o'clock. And so me entertaining you guys has given me something called No Life. Shout out to my brother Verse. Shout out to my cousin Miriam. And so I have no life. So now if the Knicks are playing the Brooklyn Nets, I cannot go to the game because I'm here with you. Melba Moore, living legend. What's up, mama? Hovain, what's good? My brother Hovain, a lot of friends and a lot of beautiful. Alyssa Milano was just on here. R.A. I don't know if that works anymore. I don't know if you could just...
Sometimes.
Yo, R.A., what's up? Yeah, I don't think you could do that on that no more. Yeah, you know this... Yeah, I do it all, Ari. Like, yo,
What's up?
Ari,
I didn't know you
what's
could
up,
pull
my
me in.
brother?
What's up, dude?
#1 show on MSNBC, baby. Hey,
People don't know how real you are. I just drop a comment, you pull me in. Unplanned. What's up, man?
yo, Ari, let me tell you something. You know, we it's a live show. And it's a daily show. So things just change on me. And then when I got the big dog Ari on the check, and I said, man, the people might want to see Mr. MSNBC, #1 rating. You know, we might want to see a cheekbone, something.
Respect all the way up.
What's the latest in the political world? What's the latest? Joe Biden is trying to get that infrastructure deal passed.
Yep.
Tell me about, do you think it'll happen? Not the first go around, right?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, I mean, you ask about that. The stimulus and all the COVID money was a big deal. You saw people just care about that. It affects people's lives, obviously. This next one is going to be even harder to pass. They need all the senators on the Democratic side. It's an expensive thing, infrastructure, jobs. It all comes down to like a couple people, including Joe Manchin, West Virginia, but it looks like they have a path. And what Biden learned from Obama was like, you can't wait around for Mitch McConnell to cut a deal. It'll never happen.
Mitch McConnell, he's like a Looney Tune to me. Like, you know, he's far out there, man. And it's like, you know, what I love about the infrastructure plan is it's talking about getting people more internet, better internet.
Right.
So if you think of this new technology, you know, it ain't just bridges and roads and tunnels. It's like you got to build the internet. There's rural
Yes, sir.
areas. There's areas in America that don't have that Wi-Fi. And he's
Yep,
talking about
that's
making
real.
sure.
Yeah.
I also love that he's talking about gun violence and peace. Like,
Mm.
so there's people like my good friend Erica Ford. She's been out here in New York for 20 something years and giving back and trying to talk kids out of getting in trouble and stuff. And he's looking to fund these projects across America. That's amazing. Like, you know, because these guys been working on their own dollar. They've been doing it. And now with some funding, maybe we could bring peace in the streets. What you think about that, Ari?
I think that's right. I mean, look, again, Obama had gun control plans. They didn't get passed. Most Americans support some kind of reform, right? Some level of safety. And one of the things, Joe, is like Biden's turning out in the start, at least, to be more liberal as president than he ever was in the Senate. And I think that's with Harris and with other people around him and just him feeling like this is his shot. It's kind of interesting because they say sometimes power reveals, and maybe this is who he wants to be now.
Yeah, because that's a good thing. Power reveals, as well as, you know, we've been talking the talk for a long time, and I think Joe wants to have some results for the people. You know, I think Joe really, really wants to have some results for the people, and wants to keep his word that he made on the campaign trail. And I love what he's doing so far.
I'll tell you this, Joe. I'm waiting for the day because, you know, media's changing. You're up here doing this show consistently. You do it live. I tell people it's organic and it's nothing's planned, but that means it's the real you. I'm waiting for the day where we have Fat Joe, Joe Budden, and Joe Biden, and we get the three Joes in a room, and we really just talk, you know, chop it up. 3-hour podcast, man.
Yo, that'd be great, man. That'd be great. You know, that's it's Joe and them, and Joe and them, and Joe and them. Yo, Ari, thank you for checking in, my brother. God bless you, man.
Let's talk soon. Hi, everybody, and bye. Peace.
And I'm ready to come to your show soon, too.
You got it, man. Peace, everyone.
Brother. Yo, Ari Melvin, man, friend of the show, man. The man's always on the check-in. You know, he's always here, keeps his ear to the street. You know, if he's tuned in, he knows what it is because we speak nothing but the real on here. And every day we talk about numerous things. And you know, it's a funny thing, right? Because I was telling, and once again, I'm not telling you guys to take the vaccine. I'm not telling you guys to take the vaccine. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm a Moderna baby. You too, you did the Moderna, man. And so I'm not telling you that. I'm not a celebrity getting paid. That doesn't even exist. If they did, somebody give me a check because I'll do the commercial on TV. I do the commercial on the TV. I'll tell you, when you look at Fat Joe, I'm no different than a race car. A race car have Quaker Oil, Pepsi, Ciroc. Nah, bro. I am marketing and promoting. And so, but, and I don't be lying to y'all, I'm telling you stuff, real shit. You know, I was a bad guy, and I literally got shot at least 30 times in my life. Like shot. Like imagine somebody attempting to kill you and you're running, a fat dude jumping over the gate. And I'm not proud of it, but it really happened. And so we got out of that world and we came over here towards the light and started making music. And, you know, a lot of different obstacles thrown at me, but I dodged and weaved and did what I had to do to stay positive and stay in the light, stay in the game. But here comes this COVID-19. And it's killing the overweight. It's killing the diabetics. It's killing pre-existing. And so one day, I remember sitting in my balcony. And my balcony, you know, the thing I love most about when I live in Miami is when I wake up and I see a palm tree. When you come from the concrete jungle like me, you feel like you stole life when you wake up and see a palm tree. So I sit in my balcony. It's on the water. It's a nice palm tree in the sun setting. And I think to myself and I say, they fucking got me. And I'm sitting by myself. I'm like, these motherfuckers got me. I said, they're going to finish me with this COVID shit. It's gonna, people dropping off. I said, these motherfuckers, they couldn't kill me. They couldn't jam me up. These guys gonna finish me with this COVID shit. I can't even fight them. I can't even see the enemy. Remember, it used to be the invisible enemy when the shit started? And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When I caught that vaccine, I said, no papitos. You got to deal with it, man. And I know it's hard. I tell y'all all the time, we stay in the light, but I say, man, somebody who's my enemy, who wished me bad, they've had a tough time and a horrible road because we've been blessed. Very, very, very blessed. And I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. You were sitting there, you said, damn, these motherfuckers came and finished me. They brought out some shit ain't happened in 100 years. How the fuck they bring out some shit ain't happened in 100 years in our lifetime? Did you ever think about that to yourself? Yo, why the fuck? Why we gotta see this shit? Right? And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, and so thank God when I caught that Success Clothing, and you don't know who I know. And so when I caught that vaccine, I said, yes, this ain't the end of the road. This ain't where the story don't end here. And of course, we give all glory to Papa Dios. All the glory to Papa Dios. But they can't do it. And I think of my good friend Tim Martin. He passed away a long time ago. I love Tim, and he would be like, you're not going down that easy, because I used to tell him, yo, I didn't want to fly. At that time, I was scared to fly. It's not going to happen that easy for you. It's not that easy. You're not getting on a plane and it's going to be, it's not that easy. And so we get to saying, I said, man, we here. And so what the COVID did, it's tough. I've been earning my money off of shows for the last 20 years. All the DJs, all the artists made the most money off the shows. And it stopped. Now, how are you going to pay your bills? And so everybody gets worried. But one thing COVID did was expose the true hustlers. If you're a true hustler, you figure this shit out. And I always tell you, you know, you go to jail, motherfuckers will put a wire and make grilled cheese out of a light. Hip hop started, they brought the systems out, the Cool Hercs, the Africa Bambatas, everything. They brought the sound systems out and plugged it into the light. And so when there's a will, there's a way. You got to move. Life is like water. You got to go. So I got to figure it out. others made mistakes and blame this and blame that. And so they said, my brother Jimmy from Jimmy's Cafe always told me, you know, there's people who do and people who don't. People who talk about it, people get it done. And so I'm sorry. And then preach the light, we preach peace. But I'm sorry, I can't relate when I see other rappers give their story. I was homeless living in somebody's house. I can't, no, sir. I don't want to tell you the type of things I would do to get the money. But no, sir. Not me. Hustler's a hustler. He gonna figure it out. Selling oranges is the lick. I'm gonna sell 1 million oranges. And this ain't depressing. Somebody said this. No, it's inspirational. You have to use your lens as inspiration to hear what we're talking about. I'm talking about overcoming everything. You see, when unfortunately Katrina hit New Orleans, I'm on my shit. If you don't want the fire signs, if you want me talking real shit, if you don't want me talking real shit, let me know. I'll tell you the latest of the skittle about, you know, boom, beep up the hip to the hop. What do you want me to do? Bullshit you or give you some real shit? Let me see fire signs if you want real shit. I'm on one today. Inspiration. Your eyes see inspiration. Not jealousy, not hate. Depression. Get that shit out of here. Shout out to Austin. It's the Heat Makers, credible producers. And so, Hurricane Katrina. People died. The hurricane fucked it up. Disaster. Crisis. People saw opportunity. They went over there. They bought the land for cheap. I think they call it a land grab. Right? Yeah. They went over there and built mansions for cheap. Puerto Rico, Hurricane Maria. No disrespect. I love everybody. I love all capitalists. But when you go on the plane, it's white people all on the plane now. Remember when you used to land in Puerto Rico and it was all Spanish people and they would clap? It's the only place when you land on the plane, the fucking plane claps. The whole plane claps. And people who fly all the time like, oh, these guys, they ain't never been out of Puerto Rico. When you go to Puerto Rico now, the whole plane is fucking, and so they saw disaster and crisis, and they ran over there to buy it up. And so you can stay home and you can cry about COVID. Or you can look at this as opportunity. Your chance to come up. And that's how I view things. It's the only way I've been able to stay positive. And you could call me delusional. I am. I'm crazy. But most successful creative people are crazy. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Most of the guys I ever looked up to or ever met or I chilled with, they're crazy. They're just geniuses in other ways. And so you have to be able to sit and looked at some bullshit and say, I see opportunity. And so I tell a guy yesterday, I said like this, let me tell you. I sit down with my rep at Jordan. His name's Corey. Great guy. You know, I don't really trust those green eye guys too much. The guys with the green eye, light skin with the green eyes. I don't trust those guys too much. And so he got the light eyes and shit. So he in the minus 10%, you know. You know, them pretty eye guys, they stay together and they, you know. And so I'm looking at him, I said, damn, man, this guy got the green eyes and shit. You know? And so I tell the man, I said, shout out to Rough Ends. And so I tell the man, I said, listen, man, I don't want you to take this as being arrogant. This is the most humble I could be. He said, yeah, Joe, tell me. I said, man, I think we the best. We the biggest, we the best at whatever we do. He gives me that look like he knows something I don't know, right? Or he looks at me like, and I'm like, oh, word? So somebody is better? And so, shout out to Corey. I got green eyes too, guys. Y'all didn't catch the inside joke. And so, I explained to him like this. When I came in the game, FloJo, I was rapping Bust It, Check It, Watch How I Wreck It. Nas comes out with Illmatic, Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt, Biggie comes out Ready to Die. There's no way I was going to survive in the rap game with Bust It, Check It, Watch How I Wreck It. It just wasn't going to happen. And so I got away with it the first time because everybody was like, yo, he's the real one, he's the realest. I knew I had that. I knew I had that. For those of you who were there or wasn't there, like that. You know, so before the music came out, people were going to the club, and that was the fat Puerto Rican guy with all the diamond chains on with the convertible Benz outside. It's true. I can't lie to you guys. It's a fact, guys. Right? So I knew that when they heard the music, they would at least be like, yo, what's up? Nah, they the real ones. They go. Them boys go. And so I had that, but I was whack. So I had to step my game up lyrically. So scared the shit out of me. I love Reasonable Doubt. I played it to the tape pop. Illmatic same. But it scared the shit out of me because I had to step my game up. Now, listen clearly. To be a one-hit wonder is a miracle. One-hit wonder is a miracle. And I'd rather be a one-hit wonder than to not have been nothing. You throw out a hit, you get to be on the red carpet, you get to see your face. You know, you do things, you know, it's a dream come true. And I never like to talk people out their dreams. But when we rap and we got 10 million people doing something, that only 1 or 2 or 3 of them become successful at a year. These are like crazy odds. And so I had to keep practicing. But the point is, I was nowhere near as good as Nas or Jay-Z. But every time I sat down and did my albums, I would have a poster of Nas up, a poster of Jay-Z, and to myself, lie to myself and say, yo, I got to be better than them. If I'm not at least close to them, I'm wasting my time because these guys are the best lyrically I felt at the time. And so, but I was getting better. Practice makes perfect. The point is, to make one hit is a miracle. It's a fucking miracle. To constantly make hit records, Drake, Ja Rule, whoever who has constantly made hit records, Jesus Christ, these guys are amazing. Whoever does that on the regular, Alicia Keys, Beyonce, whoever, phenom, Rihanna. Shout out to Rihanna, that's my girl. But, so here, you know, I'm into the sneaker business. I got 2 stores. We like to think we give back to the community. We like to think the community has a safe haven to where they can come and feel like home. You know, I used to go to buy my sneakers in stores where the ceiling had a hole in it and rusty water would fall on you while you're buying. I swear to God, while you're buying the sneakers, the rusty water's falling on your head. At that, they didn't say thank you. They told me, get the fuck out the store. You buying or crying? And so us in the hood, we've been spending our money. Every chance we get it, we can't wait to spend it. In fact, still, I came up, I told Mayor, yo, Mayor, we're going to blow a bag up here. Let's go get some shit, right? And so we spend and get kicked in the ass on the way out. Shout out my brother Hitmaker up NYC. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you, Hitmaker. 73 million records sold in the last 4 years produced by the Hitmaker. I don't care if you call him Youngberg, if you try to play games with him. You want to hit, go see the man. That's it. I don't lie to you. I give you the facts. Y'all want to play and switch your 3-card Marley the facts? That's on y'all. I'll give you the real. And so it's a hit. And so I go and I'm talking to my rep and I say, well, happy birthday, Sav. Sav Jr., happy birthday, my brother. I love you. And so I go and I tell him, well, I was competing against these guys. These guys, it was like a miracle to even hallucinate that I could be better than them. And I still competed and became successful and dropped anthems and hits and #1s and still went. You telling me about another store that we're competing with? Oh no, these guys are sitting ducks. They lined up. So my man said, this ain't competition. You're right, it ain't competition. Because I want everybody to eat, regardless of race, of anything. Listen, the more the people eat, the happier people are. The more people don't care and they don't wish you bad and they don't this, unless they just evil and truly jealous. The more people eat, the happier people are. If you was rich and you was making good money, you wouldn't be mad at people. The friends who have always supported me was guys who's making money. It's the broke ones that's mad. And then when they sit down with themselves, they really got to be mad at themselves. Nip said it. No, it's the truth. I don't know if Nip said it, but if he said it, he was on the money. Rest in peace, Nipsey. And so somebody who got a job, his wife got a job, they never looked at me crazy. They never looked at me jealous. They never said nothing because they always doing good. Puzzle Life, what's up, my brother? Autism speaks. And so I'm telling them, well, whatever these guys are, they inspire me. When the name Kif comes up, Ronnie Ferg, he inspires me. Man, he made that. or I'm going to do that too. That's how I've always looked at it. I've never looked at it jealous. I've always looked at somebody's success as inspiration. And so I go, okay. And so I say, but I'm curious to know how these other stores give back to the community more. And so, well, Joe, you know, this, that. And we respect what everybody does. But I tell the brother, we feed thousands and thousands of family. Thousands, though. Thousands. Thousands of families on the regular. Hundreds of computers. We build computer libraries in schools. I can show you. We don't brag about it. We don't do that, but I could give you the empirical data to show you that how we affect the community. We got kids that couldn't see their parents incarcerated. You talk about jail reform. We donate transportation, not tickets, the transportation for the kids to go upstate to see their parents. I mean, this is real community shit. Summer youth is gone, at-risk teams, meaning our brothers, gang members, need jobs. We give them the jobs. I'm talking about real community. I'm for the community. That's just the beginning of things. And so sometimes community work look good on paper. What we do for the community for real. And so I always said to myself, you know, I pray to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. But I say they won't let a guy like me be a billionaire because, you know, the people be eating too much. They know Joe will give it back. And so, because at the end of the day, man, it's about our peoples. It's about our brothers and sisters being uplifted and giving them inspiration and hope. And too many celebrities and artists who prayed, we all wanted to get out the hood. We all want to get out the hood. Far. Tomorrow night we got Havoc. One of the biggest lies Mobb Deep ever said. No matter how much money I make, I'm staying in the hood. That's a lie. But we're allowed to say whatever we want in music. Rappers can lie or exaggerate. But he said, no matter how much money, I'm going to stay in the hood. No, sir. No dice. So everybody get out of there. But I'm not the guy to get out of there and don't come back. I'm the guy that builds home base and said, you want to see me? Come see me, man. You want to get inspired? Come get inspired. We don't run away from that. We right there. I understand Nipsey Hussle. I am Nipsey Hussle. I understand his vision of what he wanted to do and we always done this. And the craziest thing about, I believe you said Boosie stay in the hood. The craziest thing about this thing, which is really, really crazy, is I'm more likely to get killed in the Bronx than anywhere else. You want real talk? Put the fire signs, or I'll tell you the mumbo jumbo. Brooklyn Babe, what's good? You want real talk, or you want mumbo jumbo? Michael Mad, you want real talk or mumbo jumbo? And so I'll tell you real quick. I went on tour when I only had Flojo on my first album. I was underground, small. didn't even sell 10 records. Bone Thugs and Harmony had just sold 30 million records. They were the Michael Jacksons of it. Biggest shit, boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you want to do. And so I go on tour with them. And the whole tour, people were chasing. I mean, chasing. We would leave the arena, and there'd be 100 cars of people chasing the bus. Whatever Travis Scott is doing right now, they were doing on steroids, just so that you know. And the whole tour, all they kept saying, I want to go to Cleveland. I want to go to Cleveland. These people are performing, breaking. I swear to God, I thought the stadium was going to break. When I miss my brother, Georgia. Oh, it's the first of the month. The balcony, the mezzanines looked like they was cracking. And so all I heard the whole tour was, can't wait till I get to Cleveland. Can't wait till we get to home team. Can't wait till we get to Cleveland, because they're from Cleveland, East 1999. Can't wait till we get to Cleveland. That's all I kept hearing. When we got to Cleveland, is the first place I heard, fuck Bone. Fuck y'all. Bitch ass. Fuck y'all. Sure, they had fans. The whole Cleveland came out. But I was like, oh my God. It was almost like blasphemy. I was like, oh my God. And the whole tour, they were waiting to get to Cleveland. It's the only place on earth I heard fuck Bone. Big L. He talked about 139 and Lennox on 1,000,000 records. He was killed on 139 and Lennox. Jam Master Jay. Queens, he wore it on his heart. He was killed there. Nipsey Hussle. You know what's up. And unfortunately, jealousy is a disease. And me to be the ones that know you that's jealous and waiting for one good opportunity, one good argument so they can lay you out. With me knowing all this, I still put businesses smack dead in the hood. Because I offer inspiration. I want the kids to say he's from Forest Projects, man. This guy went to 146 and 148 at Morris High School. He's successful. He ain't run away. And so, why do we kill our kings where we from? Why people have time to be sitting here somewhere and thinking about the next man or next woman jealous? I'm telling you real shit, bro. I got to thinking about real shit today. I said, nah, no guess. Let me just talk my shit and let the people hear it. Hopefully you take a little gem somewhere. Hopefully you learn a little something. Yeah, they always say, you know, my girl Erica Ford says, hurt people hurt people. I remember I was going away, no real time. I know there's guys watching me that did 20 years, 15, 30 years. I know we're not proud of it. But that, you know, so they throw me a going away party. And all my gel guys sitting there with me, and they're like, and we eating lobsters and shit, but the next morning I had to go to jail. And so they say, so I asked my brother Pistol. I said, yo, Pistol P did 20 years. I said, Pistol, you look sad. I said, Pistol, what's it gonna be like in there? Now me, I'm very blessed because I fear no human being, no man. So it wasn't about beef. We definitely wasn't, I wasn't worried about that. Because I know how to get my ass whipped and I know how to give an ass whipping. That, you know, that's nothing to me, right? But what's it gonna be like in there? He said, that's simple. It's gonna be just like it is out here. You the Don, out here you're gonna be the Don in there. So I didn't understand at the time till I went up in there and I had an Italian chef in my cell. I moved him in with me, Chef June, and he was making pasta fresh vanilla ice cream, mozzarella, you know, whatever we had in it. And so then I had the guy used to come iron my shit every day, clean the cell. I used to, and I'm crazy. Like I would go with the finger through the cell to make sure it wasn't no dust. Movie shit. They had a barber, Balbero, Boricua. This dude was the realest, man. I love this guy. He still had a tail, right? Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico. And I stepped to him first week I was there. Homemade ice cream, baby. That's a fact. Cakes, everything. I don't lie. And if I got to bring Chef June on here, I'll bring him. And so I made a deal. I asked the barber. You know, in jail, people work a whole week and get $6. So I make a deal with the barber. I meet the barber. He's nice. I said, let me ask you something. How much you get a haircut? And he said, 50 cents a hair, 2 packs of cookies, 50 cents, shit like that. I said, te voy a dar 100 pesos mensual. I'm going to give you $100 a month. He gets 50 cents a haircut. I'm going to give you $100 a month. Shout out to Reggie Saunders from Jordan on the check-in. I'm going to give you $100. Pero cuando yo te llamo, papito, a cualquier hora, tú tumba todo y ven aquí, ahí, ese minuto. Dude said, wow, $100 in jail commissary is like $1 million or some shit. He said, yeah. So I would come out for no reason on a Sunday, 2 in the afternoon. Papito! He could be doing a haircut down the bar. He'll run out the barbers. Paso. He runs up. ¿Qué? Aquí, papito. Aquí. And he shaved my shit up. Man, Pistol ain't never lied, man. Dog in the yard. You the Don out there, you the Don in there. It's simple. It's simple. And sad things in there. Good things in there. One thing that happens is that you sit down and you get to thinking, if you really get to thinking. If you got a chance out, you get to thinking and you plot. and you think about some things, and you come out here, and hopefully you can execute it. I mean, this is crazy, man. And so we come out, we do what we got to do. This is somebody asked me, "What's your favorite record?" What was, I got a lot of favorite records, but I can tell you that my sister Remy came out of jail for 8 years. I was getting back on track. I came out, and when that All the Way Up hit, I told her, I said, "Remy, look, we have a little chance. The smallest chance, like putting a thread through a needle. People love Joe and Remy. If we knock one out the park, it's going to go. Because they expect us to knock it out the park." So we work together. We come out All the Way Up. And so, Remy, me and Remy got that thing. We can look at each other and know everything. We don't even have to talk. She'll be like, and we know everything just by looking at each other. And so I'll tell you an ill moment is we was doing the BET Awards. The record's already platinum, #1, whatever. And we're about to go out. And we grabbed each other's hands so hard and we squeezed it. And looked at each other like. And so I can't imagine what she went through for 8 years in the jail with killers. She was in there with killers. And correction officers. They actually, my brother Papoose came on, they say he used to talk him out of being with Remy. You go up there to visit her, and be like, "Yo, why are you visiting this girl? She got 8 years. You're playing yourself." This is how the system wants to divide the family. The man's the one true Mohican going to see this woman upstate, loving his wife, and they're trying to convince him to stop loving her. And so she was there, and they told her she wouldn't be shit and the fans wouldn't love her. And she came out, and it's nothing like hitting it out the park. And you want to talk about justice and jail reform. She's a beautiful wife, got a family, runs businesses, very successful. I mean, you can have redemption. You can change your life. And that's what it's all about. You take that as inspiration. If you're a female, you just did time. You're a guy, you did time. Remy Ma's successful. Why can't you be successful? Stop using the jealous lens. Stop using a jealous lens. They want white van talk. I've been giving you slight white van talk. I've been giving you real talk. Huh? No, I'm paying attention. I've been giving you real talk. So it ain't straight, it ain't violence. But I've been dropping ultimate gems on you. It is white van talk. Why is it white van talk? Because nobody else is telling you this. These guys are suckers. All of them. All these guys you watching doing the mumbo jumbo commentating, they ain't living. They can't tell you this. They can't tell you this. And so I give you the real. For you to be inspired. And so we out here, we in the grind. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's time to wake up, pick your ass up, and go for it. And don't let pride get in the way. Nobody shows you the journey. They always show you the finished product. They always show you the finished product. Even if you want to see a girl, you know, some girls, you see them after they done up. You're not seeing them in the mix and trying to it's really white van talk out there. Like we got white van. We literally got the white van talk. Okay. You want it? Let me see the white van if you want one home run on the way out. Fuck it.
Big old delight.
You want white van talk? Let me see the emojis, the white van emojis. And I better see a bunch of them shits, because if not, I'm gone. Dominicanos. Shout out my godfather, man. He passed away. Jose Reynosa, man. I see his granddaughter Connie hitting me. Passed away years ago, man. Great man, man. Made me who I am. My godfather. Eric Leon, what's up? White vans. I ain't seen enough white vans. Yeah, Eric Leon want to hear white van talk. I'll give you a white van talk. The shit with Fat Joe, why it's so real, is I don't have to always win. These guys lie to you and tell you stories all the time, how they the toughest, how they always won, how they, you know, but that's not the truth. I've seen enough rappers get their cheeks smacked off. Let's stay in the light. I've seen it.
We stay in the light.
DJ Juanito, what's good? I seen Sage today. It's my girl. Okay. Y'all ready for it? This is a Joker moment.
Uh-oh.
This is a Joker moment. This is a Joker moment. This is a Joker moment. And I can't use most names, but I use one relevant name. Damn, man, somebody said stay in the light, yo. Joe, God bless. Oh, man, somebody threw about 10,000 white vans, man. Who the hell is this? He's terrible. CP Diplomat. Like, he's horrible, man. Goldo 174. And so, yeah, this is a Joker moment. Eric Leon is like breaking news. In the whole entire, and this what before I'm gonna give you the disclaimer. Before I tell you this story, I am not disrespecting nobody. I'm telling you about something that happened 20 years ago. This is not nothing recent. This is not playing nobody. This is not being disrespectful. This is giving you a Joker moment / white van moment. Joker moment meaning something you never heard before. White van meaning violence involved. Many years ago, when it was the East Coast, West Coast controversy, the only East Coast rapper who got it into it with the West Coast is Fat Joe and the Terror Squad. And I mean, we got it. We got into it. And where that left, I couldn't believe these guys tried to play me. I thought that I can't believe they didn't know. But in any case, it is what it is. Flew in the ugly guys from the Bronx that never leave the projects. You know those guys. And they came in and we got busy. Somebody wrote fact. Beyond fact. The only New York, and you could think all your favorite rappers were gangster, tough, whatever, this, that. The only guy who got it popping was Fat Joe. Not proud of it, not trying to big it up, not trying to this and this and that. Hear the whole story out. And so, Big Pun, a year after that, he blows up. And so we got to go to the Grammys because he's nominated for the Grammys. We go to LA. We rent the biggest mansion. Shout out Steve Rifkin in Beverly Hills mansion. We out there. And somebody gasses me and says, yo, let's go. Because I'm not going to lie. Like, I was a wanted man out there. Well known. Wherever we see Fat Joe, we tearing him up. Because once again, I'm the only guy who got it popping in the whole East Coast. Be clear about that, guys. It's a Joker moment. And so, I go to a party. It's a Puff Daddy party. It's, damn, what's this? There's a restaurant over there now called Boa, right? Well, across the street, it was one of them funny, it's a funny French name now. Le Beluza or something. I'm trying to give you anybody who been to LA on the Sunset Strip by Beverly Hills. I'm giving you the actual club. It's called something Le Beluzas or something over there. And so I go over there. We put the car in valet. It's 20 years ago, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It was hammers in the car. Right? 20 years ago. But we had to valet the car. You got to valet. They had a valet. There's nowhere to park. We walk up to the club. It's ram-packed. There's 10 million police in the middle of the street. So you got one lane going this way, one lane coming this way. And just a million cop cars in the middle of the street. Cops, the dudes with the boots up to their knees, everything. This club was so small, it was a P. Diddy bad boy party. It was so crowded. No one could get inside. And so we standing outside. Now, I'm not drunk. I'm telling you a real story, guys. I'm standing outside. Shout out to Tone Patron. He was there. And I look across the street. There's a guy with jerry curls that looked like a young Ice Cube with a blue bubble jacket. It's 100 degrees out there too, guys. The gun was so long. It was inside the bubble. It was so long. It was up to maybe just before the ankle. And he's walking across the street. And like a pit bull or a German shepherd, it's a million cops, a million celebrities, a million people. His eyes is on me. Holy shit. I can't get in the club. This guy's crossing the street. It's a million cops. The gun is all the way out. We standing there, and I ain't gonna lie. We had no guns. It went in the valet. We stood there like we were so strapped. The door to go in is this way. We looking at this dude. He's here. He's on this side. He's looking. He's debating. It's 1 million cops. Should I go suicide and let this guy have it in front of 10,000 million people. This wasn't, he was going to jail, getting murdered after that by the police, not even me. It was 1 million cops. It was the Grammys. But the guy was sweating bullets. He's staring at me like a pit bull. He wants to let me have it. And we held him off because he thought we had it, because we got our hands in our pockets like we got it, and we ice grilling him like, yeah, what's up? Let's move. Truthfully, we were done. You dig in the story, let me see fire signs, white vans, white vans. No, this guy, he was under strict orders. Get this fat motherfucker or don't come back. I'm telling you. He had orders, get this guy or never come back. So I'm looking at him like this. This girl looks at us and wonders why the 4 Puerto Rican guys is ice grilling, staring that way. And when she looked at that guy with half of a machine gun out his thing, she looked at me so sad. Like she just knew, oh, Fat Joe gonna die. Oh, he gonna die tonight. I see it in her face. It was like a mirror of sadness. She was like, it's going down. So we hold them off because we like, there's a million cops. Be clear, if it wasn't no cops, I was done. So the door opens, and I'm hoping we're gonna sneak in this place. And D of the Rough Riders walks out the club. And I say, he said, yo, what's up, Joe? You going inside, this, that? I said, yeah, D. I said, you see that guy over there? D from the Rough Riders looked to the right and seen the Jerry curl juice on the bubble jacket with half the machine gun hanging out the thing. And he looked back at me and said, that's for you? I said, that's for me, D. He said, oh, God. I said, D. He said, look, rest in peace. A white van is going to turn that corner in 2 minutes. Ice Pick J is driving. Find a way to get in that van. Now, mind you, it's a million cops. The whole industry don't know what's going on. Everybody almost died, right? This guy is looking like he can't go back home if he don't let this guy have it in broad middle of the street. And he says, a white van is going to turn the corner. D of the Rough Riders. And it was so crowded. The white van pulls in. We walked. The guy, for some God, this is all God. The only reason this was God. We slide through the people like the Good Times poster. You see the Good Times poster when everybody's good time? Motherfuckers is like this, like this. We in this van, like we got oil on us because it's so close to the cops, to the cars, to the this. We slide in there, all 4 of us, slither in there. Ice Pick J is like, yo. I'm like, yo. D said, get in here. Get us out of here. And the man pulled off, and I look back. The guy, he don't know where we went. And as we going away, I'm looking back like, this motherfucker, man. This motherfucker really tried to finish me. And so I give all the glory to God. It's called divine intervention, I think. It's too much of a real God. It's too much of a real God because he saved me 1 billion times. And shout out to the West Coast. And, you know, I'm telling a 20-year-old story without saying names. I respect those guys. They're good people. We made peace long time ago. I hang out with them. But I was finished that day. Ice Pick J saved my life. D from the Rough Riders saved my life. And so, when you see that infamous picture of the Grammys with Big Pun and me, where he got the finger waves, and he got the big suit that Kanye and Little Pump did the video like us. Oh, we was legendary heavy on that red carpet. That's all I'm saying. Legendary on them Grammys. Rest in peace, my brother Big Pun. You have heard a Jopra moment that's never been told in the history of mankind. Ever. And salute to everybody. It's not to bring up old wounds or nothing like that. It's just to give the people some entertainment. But yeah. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. Meaning, if you're going through a problem, a hard time, anything ever came your way, your so-called best friends pulled down on you and didn't hold you down. Those aren't your friends. Sometimes it's not even your family. If they don't hold you down, you don't need them, bro. Anybody can make a mistake, only a fool makes it twice. I learned that from Jimmy. Put God first. It's been a legendary one. Real talk. Rasha Bel Hassan. Dubai on the check-in. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow coming on at 7. Put it in your schedules. I might have to put something up and say 7 tomorrow because I got an event going down at 8. So at 7, you know I got to get to the bag. That's just what I do. If you ain't figured that one out yet, hello. Hello. Shout out to the mayor. He got the sexy outfit on today. The boy came drippy as shit. I told Mayor I got a mean 5. I came up to New York with a mean 5 outfits. When I tell you this man came in so fly today, so drippy. You ain't even take a picture today? It means you can wear it again?
You will forever be the second flyest guy I know.
No, that's it. Come on, man. These people know you're lying. They see what it is. Man, they've been seeing this shit for 25 years, bro. And anybody really know we've been seeing it for 30-something. I was 14 out my house, man. Don't do that to yourself. I had, rest in peace, Tucker from Highbridge. He had the Rolls Royce. Used to drive me to school every day. Tucker had 2 Rolls Royce. I dare you, if you from Highbridge, God bless, when Scott LaRock got killed, there was a man named Tucker. He died just 2 years ago. Beautiful guy. I used to pay him to drive me to school when I was 14 years old, and he had the Rolls Royce. I've been shitting a long time.
While I was on the 21 bus, you were doing.
While you was on the 21 bus. Just stop. Hey, yo, listen, man. Put God in your life. Good times, bad times, all the time. Be consistent with God. Love God. I pray for all you guys every day. Every day I pray for you guys. Pray for me. It works. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock tomorrow. We the biggest in the game. Shout out to Ruben Diaz Jr., Bronx Borough president. He said he doesn't know how I come on here every day at 8 o'clock. And I told him, Ruben, the people need it. The people need it. Put God first. Love y'all. This is the biggest ever. Crack.